There's one issue with Invincible Season 3. It is something that a lot of people have looked past, and I, myself, I don't really think about it, but sometimes it is so noticeable that you just can't escape it. I'm, of course, talking about that big mother thinks he knows everything head, the Immortal. Okay, so it looks like I may have some unresolved feelings towards the Immortal. But I am actually speaking about the animation. Like, look what's happening to Robot's hands! I'm going to be showing a few clips and talking about a few scenes, so if you don't want any spoilers, just sit your phone somewhere else and let the video play on so I get some good watch time, because that will help me out, thank you very much. Invincible is a truly fantastic comic, and it's not just another normal superhero TV show. It's a fresh take on a genre that we love, and it's a welcome surprise because we were getting bored from just the rinse and repeat of Marvel shows, especially the ones rolling out on Disney+. The first season, a near perfect season. It took about 3 to 4 years to make. And there was no excruciating demand, because no one knew what they were missing out on. No one's experienced yet. But after the success of even the first episode of Season 1, Amazon greenlit 2 more seasons to be made, and pressure was on. So when we got a rush Season 2 with the less dynamic fight scenes, the mid-season break, this scene with the world's oldest cuck, I might go see what my taxes are doing. In Season 2, Episode 7, we actually have the animators poking fun at themselves after the mid-season break. This is where Mark is talking to an illustrator and he explains how we can cut corners and how it takes a long time to do all this animation. And I just know that Amazon had their hand in the cookie jar for how badly this season was released. Now that Season 3 is done, we noticed that the animation didn't bounce back to the Season 1 standards. We still had blandish backgrounds and some characters that were seemingly frozen when they were in the foreground. And it's because animation is hard. Not easy. It is legitimately the only way to bring comic book stories to life. And I am so glad that Robert Kirkman, the original author of the Invincible comics, is there overseeing everything, because he needs to be. Because let's just say you're reading a comic. It's a fight scene. One panel shows someone getting hit, then the next panel shows them hurling through a building. In every single reader's mind, there is a slightly different perception of what happened in between them two moments. Them two images are the law, but what happens in between is completely up to the reader. That's why books need so many words, to make up for the lack of images. The author is trying to describe as thoroughly as they can the moment they're thinking about, so you get that as closely as you can. Other than the images, the only one that actually tells us things in comics is maybe a voiceover that plays the role of a know-it-all voyeur that just fills us in on some context if we haven't been to that place for a while. So they're definitely lucky to have Kirkman there. Otherwise, the storyboarders and scriptwriters would have to make some pretty difficult choices. When you have a new food that you haven't experienced before, the number one reason for not liking it is because it leaves a bad aftertaste in your mouth. So I think the animators made sure to leave something pretty bloody sweet at the end of the season. The Invincible War, the Conquest Battle, all very happy. All the choices they made to hit the huge moments from the comics played out perfectly. Both of the episodes had this sense of underlining danger in the air, which was just added to the tension of the battles. And there was only a few minor slip-ups, like when Conquest is fighting Eve and his eye is fixed now. Bro opened them both up to get a glance at Eve, but that there was just a nitpick. Like, it was a super solid episode. It really shows the amount of care that goes into episodes to make them great. But let's just imagine for 1 second, if Invincible got the Jujutsu Kaisen fight scene treatment, or if it was animated in the style of Lucci vs. Luffy, the newest one. Oh my god! That would be undeniably one of the greatest TV shows of all time. The animators need to go to Studio Mappa and steal the techniques they're using to make that so damn good, because quite frankly, it's unfair. Maybe Trump can wipe out some tariffs. In return, we get some animators to come over. Maybe? I don't know what drugs they're doing in Asia, but they seem to push out products better, quicker, and cheaper than anything I've seen. Maybe we just send them the storyboards for one season and just see what happens. The TV format was always going to be challenging, and I respect the animators so much that they're attempting to make a clear copy from the comics all the way over to animation. And the choice of style that they made is very palatable to larger audiences. And if I was to compare the comic and the TV show, there's really not that many differences. It's pretty true to the original comic series. The main differences I see are changed in the timeline, like stories are either more embellished on, or they're kind of just skipped over. And there's obviously a few character redesigns. That's about it. But these changes are made because it is a TV show and not a book. So don't get mad about anything, because guess what? Tech Jacket's here. Welcome into the party. And who does not get excited for some more Battle Beast? Grr. And in the wise words of Conan O'Brien, it takes a lot of people working very hard to make something shitty. And this show is not shit. It's fantastic. And the animation is doing the job that it set out to do. We are never confused as the audience of what's going on. And quite frankly, IGN, that is a complete violation. I will not accept that. A 4 out of 10 for the season finale of that episode is crazy. I almost just had a little mini rant right then. I'm just going to stop myself right there because that's going to get dangerous. Fuck you, IGN. And if more people keep coming back to the show that haven't read the comics, well, job well done. Because new people now get to experience the struggles and the character growth that Mark goes through the series. And that is all you can ask for. But look, there's always going to be assholes like me who's going to nitpick certain things. And if I can offer any advice, it is wait till the show is finished. I am more than happy to wait more time. Not in a mid-season break, not like that, no. At the start, just take more time to perfect the animation to the best it can possibly be. Amazon, don't put time-crushing deadlines. Amazon, hire more people if you have to. Hire more animators. Maybe from Japan. I hear they're doing some pretty cool things over there. My point is the fans will remember if it's amazing, and they will not forget. So, before you press the done button, make sure you're happy with it. Make sure it is great, because you guys obviously have passion for it. And I love that. And don't take a mid-season break again, because that sucked, okay? I did not like that at all. I just want this show to be the quintessential... I got you, didn't I? You didn't think I was going to do that. I didn't do that the whole time. No, I was saving it for the end. Think, Mark, think. Anyway, that's all from me. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, because I would love that. Thank you very much. Goodbye. See you later.